Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05 last year and welcome back to another video of this channel. In this last episode, we actually took on West Ham in the FA Cup quarterfinals and we somehow got a win despite Salamanca scoring a potential match-winning goal, but for some reason Arsenal's two reserve players that made it to the bench, yes, Reece Nelson and Marquinhos, they were actually the heroes. Reece Nelson scored the equaliser and Marquinhos actually scored the match-winning goal. So, yeah, because of this, Arsenal move on to the semi-finals and they are going to be playing the FA Cup semi-finals in Wembley Stadium. I mean, I don't know what to say here because this episode is actually going to be another important episode, and you know why I'm saying it. Yup, we're actually going to be taking on Manchester City, but at Etihad Stadium. And Arsenal has not got a win in Etihad Stadium since 2015-16 or so. Probably since 2014-15 season or so. And ever since that, Arsenal have been completely like a bridesmaid every time they play against Etihad. Sometimes Manchester City win, and sometimes Manchester City Arsenal draw. But yeah. But you know what actually frustrates me, guys? Is because Arsenal are actually out of two competitions. Carabao Cup, we actually don't care. So we don't mind about that. But we're actually out of the European competition. And that is the Europa League, for crying out loud, basically. And yeah, we're out of two competitions, and that has really impacted our manager popularity rating that much. And now from very good, it's actually gone to weak. I mean, yeah, we made it to the FA Cup semi-finals, but this could really be bad if we cannot get wins at the right time. And we're up against Manchester City. And as you saw before, we lost to them 8-4 when Erling Haaland became a true monster and scored 4 goals past us. But let's see if we can get a win here, because right now we're literally like 7 points behind Manchester City. Yup, they already had an extra game, so that's why they're ahead of us. Aston Villa already had a game, so they're ahead by 4 points. So we can't actually move up the table. Our only chance is basically to win against Manchester City, so they don't move anywhere. We can't get a draw also, so yeah. This is the time we need to get wins. But anyway, I really hope you enjoy this one. And please make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get headed to the match. Alright guys, we're here to see Manchester City taking on Arsenal right here at Etihad Stadium. And this is actually going to be a very important game because, yup, Aston Villa got the job done against Wolves. So yeah, Arsenal desperate to forget defeat against Man City. Mikel Arteta will be keen to wipe away the memory of defeat for Arsenal fans after their 8-4 loss at the hands of Manchester City in their previous encounter. And their new message is, you know why. Manchester City play host to Arsenal in a massive fixture which looks set to have a real impact at the top of the table. The league leaders will be tested by one of the few teams in the league with enough quality to offer them a genuine challenge. A win for Manchester City will represent another major huge stride on the march towards the title. If Arsenal can pull off an upset, though, it will give them some renewed hope of mounting a challenge themselves. So yeah, the reason why the news is basically talking about it is because we actually should take a look at the standings. And yeah, I was right. They're actually 7 points ahead of us. Well, we have a game in hand, but Manchester City took that game advantage to the full use. And as you can see, Manchester City got the job done over Brighton. And they also destroyed Bournemouth. So, because of this, they got 6 points in their last 2 matches. And if we actually lose, Manchester United, whom are they actually up against? They're up against Brentford. If we lose, we actually will drop to 4th place. Yeah, we get a Champions League position, but we cannot take any risks. Manchester United, for some reason, are actually acting like them. Like the 2010 self. Now they're actually way off, they're doing terrible. But anyway, let's take a look at the squad and see what kind of changes we need to make. It looks like everyone is fit. So, we don't have to make any changes. But anyway, Timber's probably kind of furious. But we really cannot use Timber all that much. I mean, I don't know. But Saliba is kind of fuming. Definitely. But Technically, he is going to leave the club, but we have to use him for 12 matches. So I know Saliba's kind of mad dog here. I mean, he's a pretty good defender, but come on, he should really understand. But anyway, looks like Manchester City has their players. Obviously, Dembele and Ashraf Hakimi, one of the signings here for Manchester City. And, yeah. Bernardo Silva plays in the right wing. Grealish plays in the left wing. Kovacic, De Bruyne. Man City, after their 3 inconsistent matches where they had 2 losses and a draw, they're back to winning ways. But can we stop them? Well, let's take a look at the press conference. Normally, I wouldn't show you press conference, but because this is a very important game, I guess I have to show you. And it looks like Arsenal's Mikel Arteta are really ready here. You came out second best against Manchester City last time round. It was a painful defeat. Are you confident you'll get revenge? Can you get your pride back? I mean, let's say. Look, we owe it to our supporters. And obviously it was a pretty something like that. But let's go with we're ready for Manchester City. And for some reason it keeps on going forward. It's a game to look forward to, taking on Manchester City, the team at the top of the table. Is this a chance for players to make a statement? Yep. I think we'll have to wait and see who comes out on top. The leaders are top of the table for a reason. Man City are a very good team, but we definitely feel we can do something against them. We'll give 100%, then let's see what happens. And looks like the interview and the press conference went well. And looks like the match is ready. I mean, I really cannot wait to see how things go here for these sides. Both these sides are looking for a win, especially for Arsenal, because they got a defeat to Manchester City at their own home ground. Gabriel Jesus is at his form. Bukayo Saka is an 88 rated. Odegaard is an 88 rated. Kai Havertz is an 84 rated. Camavinga from Real Madrid. One of the best signings here from Real Madrid is probably making an impact. 84 rated. Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba and Ben White doing well in the defense. I have a feeling we're going to stick with the same formation and the same lineup. So, yep. That's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get to Etihad Stadium, where this could decide our title chance hopes. This could really decide our title race hopes, because if we actually lose to Manchester City, they could be 10 points. Yep, 10 points ahead of us. And we have to prevent them. But can we do it? Can we do against Pep Guardiola's boys? We just don't know. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. And yep, let's get to Etihad Stadium. Alright guys, the top of the table clash. Well, technically Arsenal's in third place, but you know what I mean. Yup, you guys are ready to see Manchester City versus Arsenal right here at the Etihad Stadium. 2 teams battling for succession. Manchester City did own Arsenal at Emirates Stadium, but can Arsenal get revenge? We're gonna wait and find out. We'll fight till the end is what Manchester City says every time when they play a match. And obviously the song, the Blue Moon song. And here's Manchester City's dangerous player, Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously John Stones. I really kind of hate Manchester City all that much. Definitely, everyone hates Manchester City. They've completely robbed us twice. 2022-23, we kind of lost a bit of steam. But 23-24, we kind of deserved it. We actually were at the top of the table. And obviously, let's take a look at Manchester City starting 11. They have Edison in front, Ruben Dias, Laporte, John Stones, Cancelo, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Mateo Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, and Jack Grealish. Ousmane Dembele will be in the sub, alongside Ashraf Hakimi, Phil Foden. It looks like Arsenal are ready for a revenge. Despite Jesus scoring a hat-trick, Haaland did completely outscore Jesus. Scored 4 goals against Arsenal, and it was because of Ramsdale's blunderous way of giving the ball. And speaking of Ramsdale, he's starting alongside Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, Benjamin White, Camavinga, Martinelli, Havertz, and then obviously Odegaard. And then Gabriel Jesus, the top scorer for Arsenal. And we have Santiago Jimenez playing well, trying to make some depth in the bench. And here's the main destroyer of Manchester City, Erling Haaland. And Manchester City are actually going to be starting to kick off. I'm really not excited to see how they're going to play, because you know how it's going to end for us. We never get a win against Etihad Stadium, but can this be the statement? Anyway, it looks like Manchester City will be starting off. Erling Haaland will be the one to kick off. I mean, ever since our defeat in the Europa League, this is really testing us out to see if you're actually contenders. And then our gutsy win, our lucky win against West Ham in the FA Cup, it really wasn't convincing us if we can actually get a win here. But anyway, Arsenal did get the ball back. Now here's Gabriel Jesus. But obviously wonderful tackle. But it's still with Arsenal. And Liverpool for some reason are not doing pretty well. They're actually 6th place. I mean, they defeated us back at Emirates Stadium. So this could actually be a statement to see if Liverpool can have that comeback. But anyway, Arsenal did have a shot. It was thanks to Gabriel Jesus. But Edison did actually make up a good save. And it's going to be a first corner kick here for Arsenal. I mean, when you actually do tactical view, away teams tend to actually overperform. So, could this actually be Arsenal's chance? But anyway, Martinelli collects this one. Still Martinelli, but João Cancelo makes a good tackle. Now here's Jack Grealish. Still Grealish. Grealish finds Kovacic. Arsenal really have to do well, man. This could really be a decider. I mean, this was the same thing when Arsenal versus Newcastle at Emirates Stadium. And this could actually be terrible here. Kevin De Bruyne tried to shoot from distance, but Ramsdale made a good save. The captain trying to make some damage here. But what a save from Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal are really trying to not back down a bit because they're really trying to get some revenge. But Manchester City already has a corner. I mean, in real life, Arsenal actually got the advantage. They defeated Manchester City thanks to Martinelli's only goal. And then it was a draw at Etihad. So basically, Arsenal did actually own Manchester City in the 23-24 season, but not at Etihad Stadium. And that was actually Kovacic that tried to shoot, but Ramsdale made a good save. This time, Ramsdale is really not keen to conceding goals now. And now here's Camavinga. Haaland is definitely a campaign to remember. He scored 4 goals against Arsenal, against the Gunners. Now here's Camavinga. Still Camavinga. The Madrid player, the ex-Madrid player, tries to give Arsenal front. But what a save from Edison. What a chance this was for Camavinga to score a goal. Could have been a statement here. But anyway, a corner here for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka is actually going to think of going long. But where to? But John Stone clears this one. Gabriel Martinelli has it. Still Martinelli. Martinelli shoots, but what a save from Edison again. Edison is really this good. Made up pretty good saves. But at least this time, Arsenal are actually the ones to take a lot of chances than Manchester City. So, this shows that Arsenal are not giving up. They're just basically fighting till the end. Well, we're basically stealing Manchester City's slogan. But there is a bit of dogfight in Arsenal. Anyway, Gabriel Martinelli crosses this one. Ruben Diaz clears this one, but only in the straight of Camavinga. The hands of Camavinga, I would say. Finds Saka. It was an offside chance because Saka did actually cut off. And Edison clears this one, but Gabriel takes this. Zinchenko finds Martinelli. Still Martinelli, the cult hero for Arsenal. Can he give Arsenal the lead, I would say? Which he does. Sorry, I kind of fluffed my lines there, because I was really keen to see if Gabriel Martinelli can do it. And he's basically Arsenal's cult hero. But what a good run from Gabriel Martinelli. Shoots it at the bottom corner. He was really the fraudulent player in the first few games. But ever since he scored that match-winning goal in the Europa League, Gabriel Martinelli's really became a cult hero. And gave Arsenal the lead they deserved.
Goal for
But still, it's not over because Manchester City can somehow score an equalizer. This did happen at Emirates Stadium where Gabriel Jesus scored the opening goal. But Manchester City, in just few minutes, scored the equalizer. And here's Jack Grealish with it. Is he going to cross this one? Well, he completely got cornered here. But he did find space to shoot, but Ramsdale did make a good save. Or maybe Grealish did hit the post. But here's Saka. Saka finds Odegaard. The skipper finds Gabriel Jesus. Back to Camavinga. Still Camavinga. Camavinga finds Havertz. But what a tackle here. John Stones actually. But he gives this one away. Finds Odegaard. But Odegaard somehow messes the back pass. And now Manchester City has this one. Kevin De Bruyne has it. He finds John Stones. John Stones finds Laporte. Laporte finds Bernardo Silva. Silva finds Kevin De Bruyne. He can easily find Haaland. And that's what Kevin De Bruyne is doing. He does find Haaland eventually. But they're not relying on Haaland. Haaland finds Kovacic. It's still Kovacic. Kovacic finds Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva scores the equalizer. Like I did say, Arsenal can really crumble up. Which they do. And it was obviously a wonderful back pass here from Mateo Kovacic. Finds Bernardo Silva. And Silva does put Manchester City back into the game. Scoring the equalizer. But Arsenal really have to score this goal. I'm not sure if there is a chance for Arsenal to at least get a lead here. Sometimes teams do tend to score goals after the goal is scored. But can Arsenal repeat that? We don't know.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Only 2 minutes of added time. I don't think there is a chance. It's going to be half-time with Manchester City and Arsenal having a 1-1 draw. It's all locked square at half-time. And obviously Bernardo Silva scored the equalizer. That's why he's probably the man to be shown and the player to watch. But obviously Manchester City have been completely owning Arsenal. So it's not a surprise that they're going to get back in the game. But anyway, it's half-time with Manchester City 1, Arsenal 1. And obviously Gabriel Martinelli had chances. Edison making good top saves. But then it all went wrong for Edison as Gabriel Martinelli did score the opening goal for the game. The opening goal of the game. In the 29th minute. But all was not lost for Manchester City as Manchester City did get one goal back thanks to a pass from Mateo Kovacic and Bernardo Silva scoring the equalizer. But obviously West Ham having a slim lead over Newcastle. But are we actually going to make some changes here? Not exactly, but let's take a look. Hurricane Timber is basically not happy about this. He's content, but you know what? We're going to give him some bit of chance. In for Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't have that much pace, but Timber has, so it's kind of like a bit of a good thing here. But this time, Arsenal will be starting to kick off in the second half. Gabriel Jesus is the one to have it. And I made some change, obviously. Only one change, which is Gabriel coming off for Hurricane Timber. Here's Bukayo Saka. But what a tackle from João Cancelo. Mateo Kovacic has it. Kovacic finds Haaland. Haaland finds Rodri. Rodri finds De Bruyne. Still Kevin De Bruyne. But what a tackle from Ben White. And Saka, in the nick of time, gets the ball away. Now here's Camavinga. And Martin has actually made a move to Real Betis. It's confirmed, as you can see in the top left. But we don't want to get sidetracked here, as Arsenal are really cooking right here. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Could he have a chance to score a brace, but Edison makes a good save. Arsenal has had a lot of chances here. And Martinelli has really caused a lot of problems for Edison. Only for Edison to make some good saves. And anyway, now Martinelli has a corner. Can he actually redeem himself with a corner? Since his shot did get saved by Edison. He crosses this one to find Havertz. But Edison had to leap in front. to make that save. Martinelli has it. Still Martinelli. Still Martinelli. Martinelli shoots, but Edison makes a good save. It looks like Kai Havertz will be coming off for Emil Smith-Rowe to see what he's showing. What kind of talent is he going to showcase? Another corner kick here for Arsenal. What can Saka do? Saka across this one. Ruben Diaz makes a good clearance, only to find Emil Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe finds Camavinga. Camavinga shoots, but Edison makes another save. Edison is really performing a masterclass against Arsenal strikers and midfielders. We're already in the 60th minute. This is getting a bit intense right now, even for me. Martinelli crosses this one. John Stones makes a good clearance. Finds Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe shoots, but this time Edison does stop the shot. Didn't make a save. And Edison finds Camavinga by accident. He tried to find Jack Grealish, but Camavinga somehow makes a good block on Grealish. Now here's Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal has a lot of possession and a lot of shots, so they've actually been dominating in terms of possession here. But anyway, Gabriel Martinelli tried to shoot here. But anyway, Camavinga goes off for Declan Rice, and Jack Grealish comes off for Ousmane Dembele. A former Barcelona and PSG player. But as you can see in the top left, Arsenal have been dominating the ball possession. It could have been the other way around, but it's actually favoring Arsenal. Manchester City has not made a single shot in these few minutes. Martinelli has made a lot of shots than Kevin De Bruyne. A cross here from Gabriel Martinelli only to find Ruben Diaz, and this time he doesn't clear it away. As soon as I really try to trash talk Man City find ways to answer it. That is by somehow diffusing the attack. Now here's Kevin De Bruyne. Zinchenko somehow gets completely mudded there. And that could have been a chance for Kevin De Bruyne to put Manchester City in front. But what a save from Ramsdale. Now here's Ousmane Dembele. Still Dembele. But what a save from Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale finds Odegaard. Rice has it. Rice did come in for Camavinga. Now here's Emil Smith-Rowe. Still Smith-Rowe. Players are looming here. Here's Gabriel Jesus, but Edison did have to make that save. He could have timed the pass early, but Edison had to come in front. Dummies the short pass. Is he actually going to do a short pass? No, he's not. And Haaland really made a mistake, only for Kovacic to redeem, to really prevent that error from Haaland. Now here's Declan Rice. We're already in the 81st minute. Declan Rice finds Saka. Still Saka. Still Bukayo Saka. Saka shoots. I really don't know what happened there. That was actually a block from one of the Manchester City defenders. Now here's Rodri. Rodri finds Ousmane Dembele running down the wing. He almost mistimed his run there, and that's a goal kick because it touched Man City players. And looks like Santiago Jimenez will be coming on for Gabriel Jesus. Hakimi will be coming on for Mateo Kovacic. And both of these players are actually from PSG. Hakimi and Ousmane Dembele. But looks like Jesus has not been showing pretty well. So Jimenez will probably try to be the hero here. If he can give a hero result or deliver. Ramsdale did have to go short this time, because with a big kick, he really should not be trying to do those, because from a goal kick, it would turn into an attack from Manchester City. But anyway, 3 minutes of added time here for the stoppage. Now here's Emil Smith-Rowe. Still Emil Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe crosses. Odegaard shoots. This could be a chance. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. Edison has somehow bottled the game. Martin Odegaard. This has really taken my breath away. Martin Odegaard's shot was being saved, but at the second time of asking, somehow manages to score the goal from a tight angle. Edison kind of got completely collided with the number 2 player. I'm not sure if that's Hakimi right there that made the error here, but it kind of doesn't matter, as Martin Odegaard, the Arsenal skipper, saves Arsenal and gets revenge over Manchester City. And it's full time with Martin Odegaard being the hero of the match by scoring the goal in injury time or stoppage time, whatever you call it. Man, for the last 2 games, Arsenal has really been the team to really give us entertaining results. But anyway, Gabriel Martinelli takes the man of the match. 5 attempts and scored 1 goal. But Martin Odegaard was showing a bit of true team spirit right there. But anyway, it's full time with Arsenal 2, Manchester City 1. You gotta take a look at that goal from Martin Odegaard, because this is crazy. I really hope Arsenal really beat Manchester City in the future, except this is not at Etihad Stadium. It's going to be at Emirates. But obviously a goal from Gabriel Martinelli gave Arsenal the lead, only to hold it for 16 minutes as Mateo Kovacic's pass finding Bernardo Silva, scoring the equalizer. And Arsenal, ever since that, Arsenal were completely dominating the ball possession. And we thought Arsenal were going to be the ones to lead in the 67th minute. But obviously Edison made that save. But then in the 90th minute, a wonderful cross from Emil Smith-Rowe. Martin Odegaard thought he was unlucky there because Edison thought of providing a masterclass performance. Bottled the game right there. And Martin Odegaard just scored probably one of the best goals in the top of the table clash. We're going to take a look at the match highlights here. Especially Martin Odegaard's goal. We've never seen this one before. We've never taken a look at match highlights before. But yeah, a wonderful cross from Emil Smith-Rowe. Odegaard's shot got saved by Edison. But then in the second time, he managed to redeem himself by scoring the match-winning goal. And there was actually a collision between Edison and Hakimi right there. Or is it Cancelo? I think it's João Cancelo. I don't know who the player was, but there was actually a collision between Edison and one of the defenders here for Manchester City. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. This should really be in the shots if I really have the chance to. But what a game though, man. Really, what a game we have seen. Arsenal getting a win over Manchester City. They showed that fight. This proves to them that yes, Arsenal do have a chance to be in the title race. Arsenal are not going to be back down, and the title race is not going to be in Manchester City's hand. The title, the Premier League title, is not going to be in Manchester City's hand. As it stands after this match, as Arsenal getting the job done over Manchester City, because now Arsenal are now 4 points behind Manchester City. In what was a very good game. It was a very close game. Unlike the one-sided match in Emirates Stadium, this game is a must-watch game. I really hope you guys tune in. I really hope you guys pop a like. And I really hope you guys subscribe to my channel, as this match would probably be my favorite match, because it is a top of the table clash. So yeah. But anyway, let's take a look at the post-match interview. West Ham holding on that 1-0 lead over Newcastle. But anyway, let's take a look at the post-match interview.
Time for just a few questions.
Mikel Arteta is really happy about this. Really happy. He's loving it. But let's see what will be the questions for him. Your boys left it late, didn't they? What were you thinking so close to the end? What a great day for Arsenal, beating the league leaders. What did you make of your team's performance? Can you push on from here? And that first one, what Arteta responded was, sometimes you gotta be patient about it. Which they did. You must be delighted with that win. Great win, enjoy it and move on. We did everything right today. I couldn't have asked for more from my team. It was a big win. They can enjoy themselves tonight and then back into training to get ready for the next challenge. Well, Arsenal won in the end, but it was a really tough battle out there. It would have been disappointing to let your big rivals back into it. Did it feel like your team was hanging on a bit in the game? It's always a big game. There are big rivals, and so it's always a close game too. Yes, we could have scored 1 or 2 or more goals. Yes, we could have been more in control of the game.
Thanks very much.
But we really held on. And that was Arteta's bold response right there. But does that really impact more? I do not think so. Well, yeah, Odegaard's dramatic late goal seals Arsenal win. And their next game is against Luton Town. And yeah, Odegaard seems below par. We're not going to talk about that player chat. Is it going to be from Saliba? And obviously Declan Rice seems happy about it. So now he's going to be very happy. I want even more from you. You need to meet my expectations and go beyond them if you're serious about becoming a regular here. I mean, Declan Rice is already an 87 rated. So yeah, he was actually an 86 rated, but now he's an 87 rated. And we're obviously going to advance. Our next game is against Luton Town. And obviously, I attached my scouting report for this month. Please take a look and let me know if there are any prospects you don't wish me to scout any longer. And yep, Julian Gomez, Vicente Martinez, and Lino Zapata. And then here's a response from Martin Odegaard. Hi boss, I hope you don't mind me catching you like this, but the lads have asked me to talk to you. They're a bit worried that the club isn't meeting their demands. This doesn't feel like a team that's motivated to win anything this season. We were hoping you'd be able to let us know what plans you have to improve the situation. Thanks, I'm glad the boys think they can be open with me. It's good to know what they're worried about. I can tell you I'm working hard to fix things behind the scenes. I'm sure we're going to be okay in the long run. But anyway, what a match this was. Arsenal's next match is against Luton Town. And Arsenal did actually lost a match. This could actually be an opportunity here. Whom has Arsenal lost? Did I actually say Arsenal? I mean, Manchester City, sorry. Manchester City did actually lost a match. But whom has Manchester City lost to? Obviously, we defeated them. But did Manchester... Wait a second. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know what... I think I get it now. I get it. Because Manchester City had that game... had used all their extra games. So that's why they're a game ahead. Well, we actually have a game in hand. Never mind. I thought Manchester City, they actually dropped more points. But that was actually the points they've dropped. Obviously, we defeated them. We didn't smash them, but we comprehensively defeated Manchester City. Thanks to Martin Odegaard. You're my GOAT, man. You're really my GOAT. I really hope you play for Arsenal for a few more seasons here. Then for sure, you'll definitely be an Arsenal GOAT. But yeah, Arsenal take on Luton Town is one of the next game here, which will probably be on Sunday's match. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Gabriel Martinelli is listed as the player of the month. Let's take a look at the player of the month and see, well, not here. Where is it? There's news. Sorry guys. I'm really kind of sidetracked. I'm just kind of excited here. But yeah, team of the week announced. And there was actually no Arsenal players actually. So yeah. But this is something we need to really look on. Here's the club news. Player of the month, March shortlist. Martinelli is definitely going to be in it. Salah, Anthony, and Marcus Rashford. So yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next game is against Luton Town. Don't go anywhere, guys. As we are not giving up. We are back in the title race. And probably we have an outer chance. We have an outside chance to be close and to be in, probably to play in the title race day in the last match week or so. And we may have an outside chance to win the Premier League. So don't go anywhere, Manchester City fans, if you're watching, as Arsenal are really coming for you. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll be back for our next episode. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as we witnessed, this could probably be one of the best top of the table clashes I have ever seen. Especially for an Arsenal fan like me. And yes, sorry for being biased here, but take that, City! Take that, Manchester City. You fraud. You cheat. Yeah, you deserve that, man. You robbed us twice in the title race. 22-23 season and 23-24 season. We deserved it. And because of this, we deserve that win against Manchester City at Etihad Stadium, at their own home ground. They have been owning us at Etihad Stadium. We cannot even get a single win against them at Etihad Stadium. Until now, Martin Odegaard being a true skipper and being a hero right there, scored the match-winning goal. It was all thanks to Edison's unlucky collision with João Cancelo. Yes, Edison did actually get collided with João Cancelo. I've seen the replay. It was not Achraf Hakimi, and it's not the number 2. It was the number 7 player, Achraf Hakimi. So sorry for the confusion, guys. But yeah, if you're a Liverpool fan, you definitely should be happy about this, especially Manchester City owning you twice in the title race. And yes, Liverpool really deserved those titles in 2 seasons, the 2018-19 season and 21-22 season. If it wasn't for Manchester City's sheer luck. But man, take that, Manchester City. Take that. But anyway, sorry to get a bit biased and sorry to really take things out of my chest. Some people do tend to do that. I've seen a lot of YouTubers, they actually take a lot of anger. They sometimes go on their villain arc just to actually talk trash of the opposition team for what they've done to their team. So yeah, I kind of apologize for that. But that's what sport is really all about. Sometimes you lose a bit of anger and sometimes you talk trash. Yeah, it is what sport is all about. And just after that match, Odegaard did actually show a bit of true sportsmanship, good sportsmanship right there. He actually shook hands with Ruben Dias because he knew it was kind of unlucky for Manchester City to not get the match-winning goal, and especially for them to get dog-watered by Arsenal, especially Arsenal dominating the ball possession. So yeah, it kind of made sense. But anyway, Arsenal with that win, they are now 4 points behind Manchester City with a game in hand. Manchester City have played 30 games. They have 8 more games to go. If we get a win over Luton Town, which is up next, we could actually be 1 point behind Manchester City. And I really cannot wait to see how things go. I'm really excited for this, guys. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next game is against Luton Town. If we get a win, we might have an outside chance to challenge Manchester City till the end of the Premier League match weekday or so. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And especially after seeing that wonderful match. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It took a lot of hard work. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.